All right, back to the broader market. With us now, Chief Market Analyst for Wealth Empire, Ross Gibbons. Ross, a lot of action in the blue chip stocks in the last couple of days. I say it's either early start on the dogs of the Dow, or maybe there's some smart money thinks that IBM, Caterpillar, those kind of names could surprise us next year.
Yeah, and thanks for having me on. You know, a lot of these blue chips have been really dormant the last couple of years, and what's happened is the values have just become really cheap, right? So now we've got a situation where the Fed's raising interest rates. As they do that, all of a sudden stocks begin to look a little more expensive, and some of the smart money's starting to say, okay, I can get John Deere at 12 times earnings, I can get IBM, I can get some of these bigger names that may not be the sexiest in the market, but they're better value for me.
But here's the thing, though. This hasn't been a great year for the so-called smart money guys, right? So, I don't know if we want to follow them or not, but it has been an interesting year for tech stocks. I mean, listen, the FANG, right? Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. They have led the way. They've actually masked what was really a tough year overall. So what's going to happen? Can they keep that momentum into 2016?
Frankly, no. I don't think they can. You know, I think that one of the worst things investors can be doing is buying last year's winners, right? I mean, a stock, Netflix is up, tripled this year. That's not a stock I want to own in 2016. In fact, I'm looking for that stock to lose half its value, So the smart money, yeah, they had a terrible year. It was a flat market. They bet wrong in a couple places. But, you look at guys like Buffett and Icahn, these legends that have 30-year careers of market-beating results. They're going to miss it every once in a while,
Sure.
But they're positioning themselves, I think, to perform exceptionally well 2016-17.
2015, a mega year for mergers and acquisitions, but there's still a lot of cash out there, and particularly companies like Apple. You think Apple's going to put some of it to work? Who would they buy?
Well, there's a few good choices for them. I'd love to see them buy Tesla. We know that Project Titan, Apple's car project, has been getting a lot of press. They're very secretive about it, as they always are. They've been stealing employees from Tesla for quite some time now, and that would be a great acquisition. There's a couple of cloud companies they could get into and buy. The truth is they're looking at 160, 200 billion offshore. They could buy General Motors, Ford, and Fiat and own U.S. car production if they really wanted to. So what I'm looking for is some kind of repatriation, a
Sure.
one-time, bring your dollars in at 10%, and get that to use to grow the American economy. And I think they'll do it.
I think it worked when George Bush did it, too. Ross, thanks a lot, buddy. Have a great Christmas. We'll see you next year.
Hey, thanks so much.
All right, speaking of